In the heart of El Paso is Segundo Barrio, a port of entry to the United States. It's the first community people see when they cross the border from Juarez, Mexico. Professor Yolanda Chavez Leyva is the history chair at the University of Texas at El Paso. She has spent many years studying the roots of this neighborhood.
The Segundo Barrio is one of the most historic barrios in the United States, as well as the city of El Paso. It is a barrio that grew out of the migration of Mexicanos to the United States, going back to about the 1880s. And it's been really the starting point for thousands of families across the United States. We call it the heart of the Mexican diaspora. Segundo Barrio has always been an immigrant community, and right now it's about half immigrant, half US born, more than 90% Mexican American and Mexican. It's also a very impoverished neighborhood. For many years it was the lowest income zip code in the United States.
Many of the people who come to Segundo Barrio are migrant farm workers. Carlos Marentes heads the Centro de los Trabajadores Agrícolas Fronterizos.
We provide different types of services. These days we are providing emergency assistance because there's no agricultural activity going on and most of the farm workers of the area don't have an income. So we are, last week for example, we were giving food to the workers so they can bring food to their families, so they can feed their family. The Farm Worker Center also serves as a shelter for farm workers who don't have a place to spend the night. Every day an average of 100 workers are using the center to have something to eat, to take a shower, but also to rest for a couple hours before going out to look for work.
In May 2011, Chavez Leyva helped found Museo Urbano, which pays tribute to Segundo Barrio's most influential residents. Visitors to this museum learn about the people who came to the community centuries ago and about those who helped shape its history.
Through most of the 20th century, El Paso was the most important port of entry for Mexicano immigrants coming into the United States. And because it was the most important port of entry, this became our Ellis Island. It became the place where Mexicano immigrants came, and because it's literally right on the river, people settled here either permanently, temporarily until they moved to other places in El Paso or other places in the United States.
I learned a lot about the community, a lot about the history of this community in particular.
Learned a little about the Jewish community here, about the history of Sacred Heart Church. So really different dimensions of the different people, including different groups, the Chinese, the African Americans who populated this area, which really was the Ellis Island of the Southwest, through the buildings.
Lalo Delgado is probably one of the most famous Chicano poets. Stupid America, written by Lalo Delgado in 1969. Stupid America, see that Chicano with a knife in his steady hands? He doesn't want to stab you. He wants to carve Christ figures, but you won't let him. Stupid America, see that Chicano cursing in the streets? He is a poet without paper and pen. He cannot write, so he will explode. Stupid America, see that Chicanito flunking English and math? He is the Picasso of your western states, and he will die with 1,000 masterpieces hanging on his mind.